Here we are in Estes Park. It's 2014, vacation time, and this little video is about our bear experience, specifically Emily's bear experience, and how the rest of us reacted to that. Boom, boom, bear, bear, bear.
No. No.
So this is what really happened. I was sleeping on this very couch a couple of days ago when I heard grunting noises, and a bear pushed his arm through the screen and tapped me. And I woke up in my sleepy state and realized it was a bear and sat up and screamed. And my first instinct was to run. Bear, 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 bear! What is it, Emily? Get in the bedroom and shut the door! Bear, bear! Dad! 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 Boss, do something!
What? As I saw my sister run up the stairs, screaming bear, I kind of put the pieces together and figured that there was a bear somewhere in the area. Had no idea that it had actually punched itself through the screen window and was leaning into our cabin and had touched her.
Well, I was sleeping, and then I heard screaming from Emily. I was hearing the word bear, bear, bear. So I sat up, looked over to that window, and sure enough, there was a bear and his paws sticking through the window.
I was woken up by my sister Emily, who was screaming, "Dad, Dad, Dad!" And my first reaction was, there's a bat in the cabin, and a bat is like my ultimate fear. So I threw the covers over my head and just sat there and didn't let anyone in. And then I heard Em running up the steps because they're super loud. And then by that point she's yelling, "Bear, bear, bear!" And I was so relieved that it was just a bear and not a bat. So that was a great relief to me.
Sadie saw the bear in the window. I heard them yelling bear, so I was yelling for everybody to get into a room with a door and close the door.
Oh, I just heard a lot of screaming and people running and doors slamming, and then I heard bear, bear in the cabin, bear in the cabin.
Oh my God!
So I woke up to a lot of screaming. I turned around. There was a bear like halfway hanging in the window. Emily was like, by that time she was sprinting up the stairs. And I turned around and I saw the bear run away outside the door. And my mom was screaming at me, "Everyone, get in the room and close the door. Get in the room and close the door. There's a bear in the cabin." So I slowly walked over there and I told her it's not in the cabin anymore. She kind of like pushed me in and slammed the door behind me.
Yeah, I went into Jill's room. The bear was already gone. She was like, "Are you sure the bear's gone?" And I was like, me and Charlie were like, "Yeah." And then we came back out here. Everybody else was wandering around trying to find the bear, looking for clues and stuff. And I kind of just laid back on the couch and went back to bed.
I get up and walk out of my back room and open up my safety curtain, and then I knock on Jill's door about like this, and I say, "It's just me, not a bear." And then she lets me in, and I ask her what's going on. She said, "There's a bear in the cabin, it touched Emily or something." And so then I came out right out here, and the screen was open. All three of my kids were up in the loft. And so I went out the front door, looked around, but I didn't see a bear. When I came back in, my daughter said that the bear had touched her. She was touched by a bear.
I would say this is certainly one of the most memorable vacations due to my bear encounter, and definitely the most abrupt way that I've ever woken up to a bear being nearly on top of me. So it's certainly something I will never forget, and I think I will always be cautious in future trips to make sure my windows are closed at night.
Perfect. So after experiencing a bear out here, are you worried about eating out here?
No, it seems that the bear is pretty afraid of humans, especially terrified humans. So, I feel pretty safe. It's a hoax. don't believe one bit of this nonsense.
That and the first man in the moon.
It's just like
But
Bigfoot.
you've got your sister here saying, brother?
It stayed in the window after I screamed and ran upstairs.
So you just heard this story. What do you think?
Well, I think I saw the bear. And I think I saw it climbing in the window.
Or what looked to be a bear.
And I think I heard my mom screaming at me to get back in the bedroom.
So
So
you're
Yes.
a believer.
Oh yeah.
I'm a believer.
I don't know. It looked pretty real.
I'm the one who didn't see the bear, so.
You didn't see it?
No, I never saw a bear,
Years.
but I believe it. Because I believe Emily. And then Sadie came back to tell me the truth, so I believe it.
Something tells me you actually saw a bear.
Nah, it was definitely her.
So for our final evening at Estes Park, we went to dinner last night at Mary's Lake Lodge, and my family surprised me by getting me all sorts of bear gifts. So I got this stuffed bear, which will be going on my bed and will allow me to wake up to a bear that's a little less scary than the one I woke up to here. Here's one of the necklaces I got. I'll definitely wear it to work on Monday, and it'll be a good way to start the conversation so I can tell people about my bear story while I was on vacation. I also got a couple magnets that I can put on my fridge, and the back side is how you want to see bears from now on, walking away from me.
Perfect. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the little recreation of the event with the bear. It was definitely very memorable as an Estes Park vacation. I'm very thankful that Emily and everyone came through it all right. Nobody was hurt. But we definitely are going to have something to remember this particular year and this vacation.
Bear? There was a bear in the cabin?